Well, good morning. I'm just laminating my kids' confessions that I made for them. Hold on, I'll show you. This is their confessions. I just took a bunch of confessions and wrote them down, and yeah, just a bunch of I would say Bible verses, but they're not really Bible verses, but they are like from the Bible. Like I make smart decisions because I have a teachable spirit, just things like that. So, anyways, these I had to do new ones because they misplaced their other ones, but that's okay because I save everything. So it was already saved. I just had to reprint it and relaminate it. But yeah, they need to say these every day, because we have to work really hard. And yeah, I'm sitting on the floor. I don't know why. Why not, right? Because we have to work really hard. I've had to have a lot of conversations with my kids about just different things because, see, the same way we were conditioned growing up, thinking about, white beauty standards and white is right, whitewashed everything and brainwashed. They're doing the same things to our kids through media, through games, through everything that they watch, through everything that they play, when your little girl's running around saying, oh, I want to have long blonde hair, it's because she thinks in her head that that's the beauty standard that she needs to meet. When your son's saying, oh, white girls are pretty, it's because he thinks in his head that that's the beauty standard. So we have to teach them at home that yes, that white girls are pretty, but so are beautiful black, beautiful brown skin. We have to teach them, to love our skin and the beauty of melanin and all those things. We have to teach those things at home because they're not going to learn it anywhere else. And we also have to teach our history because they're definitely not going to learn that anywhere else. And so the beauty in all of it is that, we had to wait till we were this age to be unconditioned and unbrainwashed and reteach ourselves. But us doing it for our children now while they're young, they're such a head start if they can grow up their whole life knowing how great they are, knowing the beauty that they possess, knowing wow, imagine that. So we're giving them a head start, we're giving them a jump start by teaching them right now how beautiful they are, and they don't have to adhere to this made up white beauty standard and all these made up white laws of America, right? So yeah, anyways, I have my kids doing confessions, and that's just part of it. But I also have to talk to them a lot about different things because a lot of the stuff they see on TV, it's not. We actually, my kids put on a Madeira movie this morning, and then my daughter was like, why is this so much? Because she was like, they were at a gas station, and she said she was just like, why are they doing all this? Like, we don't do this, black people don't do this. And I was like, I know, right? We had a whole conversation about, because she likes Young Sheldon, and she was like, well, why can't we just have black shows that have just basic, a Young Sheldon black show, a show that's just us doing normal things, not acting all crazy, not doing all these ghetto stereotypes, just us doing normal things. And she even said, she was like, she hasn't seen a black teenage show. I was like, I know, they don't do high school. Everything with us has to, like, we're only allowed to be extras in a show, or sidekick. Can't ever be the main character, can't ever just have our own shows. And then when you look at it, like 90% of the shows on TV are all white. They're all white. So they really just force it down your throat. We're now just starting to see a lot of Asian shows, but Asian people want to be white too, technically. So, I mean, but at least it's something different. But, and the little hand, the little, hand, I don't even know what I'm trying to say. Handful of shows that are black are stereotypical, and us doing, buffoonery, acting in these stereotypical roles and just doing stuff that we really don't do much of. We're normal, like we have normal. I mean, we're entertaining, sure, but we have normal lives. Can we just get some black people being doctors, lawyers, just doing normal everyday stuff, normal family stuff, just normal stuff. Act us like we over here acting like fools all the time. It's not that serious. So anyways, coming soon are those shows where Black people aren't being put into these degrading roles. Honestly, they can just play normal roles. We can just have normal, boring Black people shows. We don't have any of those normal, boring Black people shows. That's what we want. Because there's hundreds and hundreds of normal, boring white people shows, and we have to, you're just forcing it down our throat. And that's systematic racism. People don't see that. That's systematic racism. But anyways, I don't know how I got off on that. But anyways, yeah, I don't know how I got off on that, but I snaps. I'm trying to do better today. Yesterday I snapped, man. That $30 set me off. Ooh, I don't even want to think about it. That $30 set me off. I don't want to think about it because it's gonna set me off again. Let me focus. Let me focus. All right, let me move on to the next thing. But thanks for having coffee with me. And let me just add, even on the games, because now that I started playing Roblox with my kids, when you go on the games, they had all these skin colors, but barely my kids even said, oh, they just added, brown skin colors. I'm like, why would they just add it? Like, as if we just got here. We were here first. And then we don't have like any hair options. All the hair options are, just things like that. Like, we're the extra. Oh, we have to add, like, I'm sorry. Why is it always, and just with makeup, like they never have our color, everything. It's just always like we're the extras. We are the originals. Like, stop playing with me. Stop treating us like we're extras when we started this whole thing. But anyways, all right, carry on.